The most spectacular and scenic venue in all of college football and perhaps in all of sports. The Rose Bowl in Pasadena, also home to the UCLA Bruins. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UCLA Bruins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. The Hokies will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the UCLA Bruins offense takes the field. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention, both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
The Bruin uniforms look pretty, but don't let it fool you. They'll stick their face in the fan and run it tough like a Freeman McNeil used to.
Okay, a good pull. Freeman McNeil, I don't remember him, but I do remember a guy like Maurice Jones-Drew, who's a little bowling ball and just ran physical, and just finding those guys that you can feature in your offense.
Get it out on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Bruins in the hurry up. Bully ball on third and short. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
And the Bruins will line it up on 1st and 10. Quickly complete. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Going over the top, and it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. After the misfire on that 52-yard field goal attempt, they'll put it in play from their own 35. The pitch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. This time they'll go to the running game. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Trying to get to him. He's going to take off. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the Hokies send out the punt unit. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? The Bruins moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They're setting up the screen. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He's got great speed. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Alabama. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He's right on target.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in the rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
The play action fake. They're working that left side. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Bruins headed quickly to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Trying play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Wants to throw on third down. Using the quick game. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Well, how about the defense? How about the respect level for this guy? Double team him, and what happens? He still wins. You think the offense is going to continue to feature this guy?
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. On the option. He'll toss it. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Hokies! And once he got loose, it was all over. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Final play of the quarter coming. Now on the counter. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Fast motion from the offense. On second down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Fires to the right. Got his man! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Bruins are on the move.
Really nice looking throw there. And traditionally, the best UCLA offenses are always the ones that can get it done through the air. You've got to be able to come up with explosive plays in the pass.
Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, UCLA! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Encroachment,
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Here comes the option. Fights off a defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Finds his man down the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Feeling some heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Looking to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the right. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Hokies will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
From the gun, running back gets to give. At midfield, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Another big play for this offense, and I'll tell you, historically, on the best UCLA units offensively, whether they're throwing it, whether they're in the shotgun, whether they're going up-tempo or they're not, it's always so important to have balance. They've always had a guy they can turn around and hand the football off to keep defenses honest. This guy with his power and his speed, he really gives this offense a lot of flexibility.
He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. The Bruins will hustle to the line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pickup of 5 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to him. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. And the Bruins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Going for 6. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Snap in the shotgun. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Tackle is made after the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. From the gun, looking for a man. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bruins! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Oh, and averts disaster by falling on his own fumble. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The Hokies will move the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
Wants to throw on second down. Makes a connection. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Trying to find his man on first down. Into the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Virginia Tech!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double-checking to make sure. And he tacks on the extra point. So an 82-yard drive there. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, it's a fumble. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. He's looking to throw it. It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Showing the arm straight down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
Snags it over the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now on second and short after the first down completion. He's looking to throw. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. He'll try to get it through the air. Immediately fires to the middle. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Throws to the back. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He wants to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finds the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And the try is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first two quarters from there in Pasadena today. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
And the Bruins will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. They'll line up for a second down play. Off play action. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Unloads quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. UCLA will go back to work on offense. To the air on first down. Makes his connection. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Wants to fire on second down. Gets it out quickly. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll try to snap it quickly. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking sweet, McNown, DTR, looking the part, being the part.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Working the middle, it's complete. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Bruins look to keep this drive humming.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on third down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a third down like that, that is just a gut punch.
And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They keep attacking through the air. On target. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Complete downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Off the play fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Kentucky opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Give to the back. He breaks a tackle.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
He's looking for an open man on second down. He's got his man. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. The option look. He'll pitch it. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Give to the running back. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And they got him for the sack.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Hokies will punt this one away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. You need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
They're getting this guy lathered up.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
He wants to pass it on second down. Unloads to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll try the run. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
A strike downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Bruins want to crank the tempo.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Getting some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And the Bruins want to move quickly. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pressure coming. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Here comes the 2-point try. Motion from the offense. Wants to pass. Got his man on the outside. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A first down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Another incompletion on third down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking deep down the right side. And the ball is picked off.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They go to the ground. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll take it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking to go up top on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up. On second down, wants to throw it. Fires to the right. It's complete. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. It's caught. And more yards after contact. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve a shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. They're going to throw it again. Caught in the backfield, it's McMillan. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Hokies.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win.
Lining up to add another. Smashes it through for the PAT. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Minnesota packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Gophers Nation with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead, it felt like a walk through the park in Minneapolis. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome. And certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll keep it on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. Third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. He makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Hokies in the hurry-up. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. After this, it'll be a wrap. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Going for it all. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of times those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people, and you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team, and that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented. They're obviously motivated. I can't wait to see how they follow this up in their next game.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.